Now, it's here for let's move on straight to the United Kingdom. On the screens, you see a white man and also you see an African woman. But then these people are married, and unfortunately, one of them is dead. And also, unfortunately, one of them is a Ghanaian. That is actually bringing us closer to why we are doing this particular story. It's info. So what you are watching on the screen is a two lovely couple who the lady we are learning on or yeah, of Ghanaian descent Owari Bruni we are on the screen no I just say Bruni no papi bia or British man or munyina the United Kingdom. The lady no or Ghanaian descent but also obese in the United Kingdom, London to be precise, Great Britain. Now me know can say the news flying all over social media is the attempts the man wants to make. So which attempt is this particular man coming to make Obiaka one? So for the starters, be man a different Daniel Forrester and a buy one friend Caroline Sapon. Now Caroline no or more patches say we free sisi a ba mu chire mu ya di ntia we free mu no patch say a year Caroline for almost a year 2 years for some years now no Caroline she's been having some medical issues or mu chire mu ya let us say she was suffering from yare friend colorectal cancer. Now, colorectal cancer na lady ni face no spread it to the liver and lymph nodes. Lymph nodes no and a command say if any say a command say your cells no fight yare and lymph nodes no. It is lymph nodes ni failure. Ya be no so body no respond you will die. That was what killed the husband, the wife of a crime check CEO no nere ekunia ya. Now far from that no sa colorectal cancer spread it to the liver no spread it to the lymph nodes and spread it to the lungs. Echi no information eba say sa cancer na no asanso adane ne hu tumor ama na affect lady no Caroline Sapon the brain ema me no ka say lady no based on all of this the nipa ba ku yare bebre cancer lymph nodes liver affect or lungs are affected and it affect your brain when your brain tumor then is body no sebi aye garbage no me oye ne hwenye asay nti lady no de me no ka say we free mu na or part say time ana lady ni bebu no ni kuno ebro ni efe ne Forest Daniel Forrester no opa so wawari lady no Ghanaian lady efe ne Caroline Sapon wawari no for 11 months 2 years 11 months ni almost 3 years. Also one of the things ana lady no ewo ni so ne say obe raise fans na odi ama hospice no mo hwe hospice ni e bibia wogi edu bibia ye de ukoto 80 years 70 year old but also no ya rebia mu ye din anyitimi hwe wo fie de ukọ hospice UK no hospice care ni US no hospice care na they are very popular. Until lady innovation was that that be a hospice no mo share no omo bo an man transition ye no anko beye bibi acha omo nti based on that ni kunu efe ne Daniel Forrester or se obenante efi London to Accra, and that is exactly what is really trending on social media. Yinti insema ono ankasa edituja ye babaka ye beto aso.
Hi, I'm Daniel and follow me as I walk from London to Ghana. I just wanted to say a quick thank you really. Posted my first video on TikTok 2 days ago and I've already got 700 followers, and some of the comments that you guys have left me have been absolutely amazing and does wonders for my morale, believe me. Yeah, so 700 followers already, that's lovely. It's taken me like 10 months to get 1400 on Facebook, so yeah, I don't know why I was bothering with that, but my friend said to me, you got to get on TikTok, got to get on TikTok, so more people will follow you that way. And I'm a dinosaur. I didn't really know how it works, so I thought, nah, I left it, and it's a shame really, because I've done so much training in 10 months. I've done many walks, long walks as well. Initially when I first started doing these walks, it started like 2 days after Caroline's funeral. I was in a dark place and I'd ordered a book online about long distance walker, and long story short, I was in a dark place. I was on my sofa. I wasn't getting off the sofa that day. And the post came. It was this book. I started reading it, 10 pages in. I'm like, I'm getting out there. I'm walking today. So I walked to my mum's. She lives about 6 miles away. And I was proper proud of myself. I got to my mum's house. I was like, yeah, that was cool. I've always been proper lazy, really. I would like drive to the shops about 2 minutes round the corner. But anyway. So that day it started, a couple of days after Caroline's funeral, feeling very low, curtains closed, on the sofa, crying my eyes out. Book came, and that was it. 6 miles that day. I think the next walk I did about 10 miles, and then I upped it to 15, 20, 25. And then in May, I had an injury at work. I was supposed to be leaving September the 20th, which was originally going to be our wedding day. So I thought it'd be a poignant day to leave on our wedding day, but unfortunately I got injured in May at work. I damaged the ligaments in my foot, so that put me back 7 weeks. So anyway, now I'm leaving on the 6th of November, which was the day that Caroline was admitted to the hospice. So yeah, so unfortunately I'm winding down on the long walks now. Probably do a few, but I'm not going to be doing too many. Actually going to turn around now because it's getting dark down there. The video can't see the video. Yeah, so, but I've been doing 30 miles, 35 mile walks back to back. A couple of weeks ago was down on the South Downs in Hampshire, did 60 miles in a weekend. So the training's been going really good. I'm really fit, I'm really strong. I'm just winding down now because I don't want to get injured before I go away, but I will do a few more long walks so you can see that I have got the stamina to put 30 mile walks in, because on average I want to do 20 or 25 a day on my way to Ghana. Yeah, so that was all it was I wanted to say. And I just wanted to say yeah, thanks. Thanks for everything so far. It's been beautiful. So yeah, I appreciate you all. God bless. Take care. Bye bye.
For this is the man who will be coming to Ghana. We will just wish him well. We will know Caroline Sap on our screens. No, she died from cancer and brain tumor, a whole lot of diseases. Yeah, to honor her wife's memory. On TV, London to Ghana to raise funds for hospice or Moshe. On the lighter note, to Guyana, a country be almost so announced a new visa restriction, new visa. Your friend is saying new visa deals are basically Ghana from person mutukani and the bebwam. Let's take a look at Guyana Prime Minister and some of the two Babaka Ebetuaso.
Let me make it simple. Those who are nationals of any of the other pioneering countries will present their passport when they arrive in Barbados. I refer, as I said, to Belize, Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The immigration will record their entitlement to indefinite stay in our electronic system. The information is then shared securely with the national agencies that need to know, so that our visitors can move forward in an orderly way. If they intend to reside and work here, the next steps are clear. They are guided to register with the Ministry of Labour, with the National Insurance Scheme and with the Barbados Revenue Authority if they intend to work, as is the case with all Bajans. Once we are working, we work and register at the National Insurance Scheme, and we work and register at the Barbados Revenue Authority. Even if you pay no taxes, you register and file. They will also be directed with respect to national registration and obtaining national identification, which is necessary in any event to register at the National Insurance Scheme and at the Barbados Revenue Authority. So they will be able to function as residents do, working lawfully, opening up a bank account, paying statutory contributions, contributing to the Resilience and Regeneration Fund, and doing the ordinary things of daily life with clarity. In other words, positively contributing to the social and economic fabric of our land, Barbados. Children who need school places will be registered through the Ministry of Educational Transformation in the same way that ordinary Barbadian citizens are registered to be able to enter school. Access to emergency and primary health care will be on the same terms as citizens. We will do this with order, with respect, and with the commitment to fairness that we expect for Barbadians in Dominica, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and in Belize. This is who we are, and this is who we have been for decades, when we have allowed so many who moved here from St. Lucia and St. Vincent in the 1970s to help with the sugar industry. When we saw Guyanese move here, we have always been able to integrate them into our society. Friends, if you choose to exercise your own right to full freedom of movement in Dominica, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, or in Belize, you will enjoy the same right to live, to work without a permit, and to study on an indefinite basis. This is not a one-way arrangement. This is a regional road, and it runs both ways. We are proud to be one of the 4 pioneering countries in this journey, and know that future generations will be inspired by our tenacity and our commitment to progress.
For so that is it. I just said now, or just said there are some new year. Timon person to come Barbados near the Adeno. It's some is a quite